he's working.
Mine is just
Going is good.
That's how I was able to send them.
Okay, we're good.
You ready?
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Okay, I need a motion to open the meeting.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor? Any discussion?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we will begin with Dr. Pecora's administrative report.
Okay, so, Mr. Kine was not originally going to be here because he was supposed to be at football practice. So we're gonna open up with something incredibly positive. So we're gonna open up with Mr. Kine's report today.
Yes, thank you. So, good evening. As I previously talked about at the last Board of Education meeting, students here at Seaford are super excited for the new school year. And my fellow classmates and I are now seniors, so we're super eager to welcome in the new freshmen into the high school. This year's Seaford High School theme is all in. To me, being all in is not just an action, it's more of like a lifestyle. So us students here, we're ready to be all in all components of our lives, not just in school, also within the Seaford community as well. So I'm excited for that. And as Dr. Pecora just said about football, starting this week, Seaford's fall sports officially started. So on top of being incredible scholars and academic students, our student athletes are extremely excited to start their sports and to continue their athletic lives here too. So I want to wish all the sports teams luck, and in all, our Seaford scholars are ready to just have a great academic year and to continue being all in. So that's it.
Fabulous report. How would Ms. Schnabel end that one?
Yeah.
What would she say?
Ms. Schnabel would love that one.
Okay, so, there's a lot of positivity here in Viking Land. We had an amazing teacher orientation day one today. So Dr. Jacob is to be commended for the tremendous work that she did in building that program. And then a bunch of the administrators, including myself and Dr. Ackerman Solentano, presented today. But it really is all about, and of course, Ms. Meserol did a wonderful job presenting not only what her function is, but the pieces of the business office that are germane to all of the new teachers. So Ms. Fischetto was there, our payroll person saying, and benefits person saying, you know, you really need to communicate with me. It was really super nice. And in addition to that, we have a day two tomorrow for new teacher orientation. And then our superintendent conference days, as you know, kick off on the 27th and 28th. And then I also wanted to point out the board walkthroughs, just a reminder, that's the night before, on the 26th, we're going to do both buildings in one day. At this point, everybody should have received a welcome back letter from me. And it's packed with information. I encourage everybody who has not seen it to go on, click on the link and see the Viking Pops video. That's a project that Dr. Ackerman Solentano started last year, and there's a team of people that work constantly to make sure that there's a constant flow of information. So from building administrators to some of our technology specialists to make sure that comes to fruition and it really celebrates us the way we should be celebrated. So thank you for that, and Justin and Dan, thank you as well. In addition to that, I just want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Costa. It seems like he's been an octopus lately. He's really done an incredible job maintaining all of the building projects. So I'm going to make sure we get through. You'll see them on the walkthrough, but just to highlight a few. So the high school right now, the freshman, sophomore cafeteria. So Matt, you can go back and tell all the kids that one cafeteria is going to look like the other without another Nordic Nook. There's only one Nordic Nook.
Only one.
There's only one. So that's a really nice enhancement to the high school.
Yeah.
At the middle school was probably the building that had the most amount of work, as everybody knows. The roof was replaced, which was actually last year's budget, but we had to get the approvals from the state, so it always follows that you're going to be doing the projects the following summer. So the roof is nearly all completed, except for, you know, kind of the trim work. Everything is done on that. So you'll see that. In addition to that, our middle school library was refurbished just like the Manor and the Harbor, so completely gutted. I was in there yesterday and it looks really great. The shelving's a little bit of a darker color. I think everybody's gonna really like that. And the philosophy behind that, as everybody knows, is that the libraries are the hub of curiosity, innovation, really getting more project work in the schools, and that being a place that all the kids can go to really explore things. Also, at the middle school, our CDP room was, again, mostly gutted and redone, so you'll see that on your walkthrough. There's some really nice enhancements. Some of the equipment is still there, but others were added this year. At the Harbor, first floor, new boy and girl bathroom, so everybody will be excited about that, and that work is all done. And then at the Manor, we're in the process of, if you go by right now, there's been the construction crews there. The main playground is being turfed. And then in a month or two, we're going to be starting the inclusion playground, which will be in between the B and C rooms at the Manor. So a lot of projects going on. Mr. Costa's still walking around smiling, so that's really beautiful. In addition to that, I just wanted to point out a couple of other things in the letter. There were 20 curriculum projects going on this summer. So K through 12, focusing on an array of items. So just the highlights, the new science standards, new math program, as we know, is illustrative math K through 5. We also have been working on some of our secondary curriculum. There's a focus on computer science. So there's a lot of new work. Matt, you can go back and tell them. Over at the high school, we're doing journalism and broadcasting classes. So every year we try to just enhance and respond to, one, making sure that we have best practices in the classroom with our core curriculum, and then two, that we're enhancing with electives for the students as well.
Great.
Any questions about that? And then separate and above and, extra special is the fact that we have full ICT program to teachers all day long at the elementary level. It's our first year of executing that. So again, Mayor Catherine Flawson and her team are to be commended for the work they've done with that. Now, the New York Distraction-Free Schools Law. We've communicated this a bunch of times. I sent out a letter on July 18th. The building principals have mentioned it exclusively once and then included in other materials. So, and then I mentioned it in my welcome back letter. So, members of the community should know at least 4 times about distraction-free schools, which means it's New York State law that children cannot have cell phones during the school day. The exception that we have at the high school, because I will not put a child in an unsafe situation, if they're a senior and they have senior privilege and they're leaving campus, they may take their phone with them, but they're not allowed to turn their phone on until they're off campus, meaning they're in the parking lot, and they're not, as soon as they get back, they have to put it in their lockers. If they're taking a senior privilege in the building, like visiting the Nordic Nook, they can't have their cell phones. Okay, and this is in compliance with the law. Any questions about anything so far?
No.
Okay, and then, last but not least, I do wanna mention, it's always a Board of Education goal, and it's a priority of the district to continue to add to our safety and security measures. So last year in the budget was a door-ajar system over at 2 elementary schools. So you open up the door, signals an alarm with the door that's supposed to be shut, and there's also videotape of it. This year it's being added to the middle school and high school. When all is said and done, by the time we're done with this project, campus-wide, in all 4 of our buildings, we'll have about 200 cameras. Okay, so, and I just wanted to kind of give a shout out, and we all know this, at the heart of all the work that we do is just to make sure we have a well-rounded education for all of our children, while keeping in mind, that mental health is a priority, and making sure that children come to school happy every day is a priority. Any questions about that? Okay. So we also have on board agenda is some new employees, and as is customary, we celebrate them, we invite individuals to come with their families. So first I'm gonna talk about Madeline, right? Madeline. So Madeline Schmidt. So I had the good fortune of meeting Madeline last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago already? Last week?
I said last week.
It was last week. A lot's been going on in the HR office. So, so Madeline has gotten her Bachelor's of Science degree from Long Island University in Childhood Education and Special Education with a concentration in psychology. And a little fun fact about Madeline is she was the valedictorian of her class. So kudos to that. Mom and Dad have to be very proud, I'm sure. And also she has her master's degree in special education. She comes to us with some experience teaching both 5th grade and 6th grade. She was a leave replacement, and most recently she has done some work in North Belmore. So we're really excited to welcome her to a probationary job at the Harbor. So welcome, and I know officially you don't start until December because one of our teachers is retiring in December, but you're going to be with us come September and get to know all the faculty. It's going to be a wonderful experience for you.
Thank you, I'm so excited.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Okay, and next we have Anne-Marie Christie. And she's here with her family, it looks like, and your daughter is literally, I think, a video. So kudos goes out to Anne-Marie too, because this I know I interviewed you 2 days ago. And she showed up at orientation today, Vim, and with all the vigor in the world, and it was really nice to have you here. She comes to us from working both in Elwood and also several leave replacements in the Coleman School District. And what was very striking about Anne-Marie was her passion and love for children. We're excited to have both of you here, our newest Vikings, literally, and we're looking forward to you becoming part of our community. Welcome. So Anne-Marie is going to be the leave replacement for Catherine Germanica over at the Harbor. And that's it.
All right. We'll get down to business then. It's okay if we do these together?
Yes.
I need a motion for agenda item 4A1 through 5.2.
Move it. Second.
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
President's comments, are there any presidents out there who would like to make a comment? Next. Okay. All correspondence has been responded to. New business, I need a motion for agenda item 8A1 through 8C.
Move it. Second.
Any discussion?
Wait.
Oh, sorry, wait, 8C2.
Yeah. Move it. Sorry. Second.
Want me to have that?
Is that okay for me?
8C2.
8C2. All in
Okay.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. I need a motion for agenda item 8D1 through 8D3.
Move it. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any?
We have 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. See, I write my script. I need a motion for agenda item 8D4 through 8D6.
Move it. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any miscellaneous discussion items? No? Okay. Well, welcome to Madeline and Anne-Marie. Welcome to the Viking family, and we look forward to having you. And welcome to all the new students and teachers that are going to be starting their first year here in Seaford. And we wish all the returning students and teachers a very successful year. We know there's a lot of work being done to get everybody up and going. And obviously the work doesn't stop in the summer. And hats off to Mr. Costa. Another summer packed to the brim with facility improvements. We're really looking forward to seeing everything next week during those building walkthroughs. It's always impressive to see the amount of work that goes into this. And that's it. I wish everybody a successful year. And as Dr. Pecora says, I encourage everyone to watch that Viking Pops video. Watch it with your kids. I watched it with my 7th grader today. It's just a fun thing to do, especially this time of year, to get ramped up. So
Did Parker like it?
she loves it.
Okay.
Yeah, she loves it. Switch out, like stop, look, zoom in at people. But it's good, especially right now to get everybody back in the thoughts of school and everything. So, thank you everybody for coming, and I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats, ladies.
Yes,
Welcome.